was a rough-cut timber standing lonely on the hill, waiting for the winter wind to give my heart a chill. I had my branches reaching out, but nothing there to hold. Just a long and lonesome story that was never being told. And then you came like the springtime with a soft and gentle hand, the most beautiful thing to ever grow upon this land. You started climbing up my bark and reaching for my soul, and suddenly a broken man was finally feeling whole. We stood through the lightning and we stood through the heat, with our roots tangled deep beneath the grass under our feet. I've seen the seasons stripping down the color of the leaves, but I'm the lucky mountain man who finally believes that time is just a river and we're the steady shore. And every time I look at you, I'm wanting you some more. Your love is like a medicine that's running through my veins, washing out the bitterness and taking out the stain. Oh, it's the timber and the vine and a steady ground grace. I find my version of heaven in the lines upon your face. I'm a deep water soul, running calm and true, spending mine forever just loving you. And now the moss is growing heavy and the sun is getting low, but there's a secret fire inside that only we can know. I'll hold you through the darkness when the stars begin to fade, the strongest kind of shelter that was ever being made. And I'm a gravelly man, honey, a bit weathered in the grain, but I'll be your umbrella in the middle of the rain. We're tied together, darling, by a vow that's made of gold, the greatest kind of story that has ever been told. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't never seen the way a vine can hold on to a tree. Even when the wood turns to dust, the love is still there, hanging on.
Tied together,
never letting go.
you and me.
You know, darling, people look at a map to find out where they're going. But when I look at you, I see everywhere we've already been, and every road I ever want to travel. Just stay right here, close to me.
I remember the day that I met you, in the heat of a July sun. I was just a man with a heavy heart, thinking my traveling was done. But you looked at me with those emerald eyes, and the world began to turn. You lit a fire in the middle of my soul that's never gonna cease to burn. I'm a rumbling man like an old freight train, moving steady on the track. But since the moment that I held your hand, I've never once looked back. We've got a story written in the dust and a promise in the breeze, building a life on a solid ground and bringing me to my knees. Oh baby, let's just dance a while in the glow of the kitchen light. I wanna feel your heart beating next to mine through the middle of the night. With that velvet voice and that steady ground grace, I find my version of heaven in the lines upon your face. I'm a deep water soul running calm and true, spending every breath of my life just loving you. We've seen the seasons change their clothes, from the green to the golden gray. We've survived the storms and the heavy rains that try to wash our dreams away. I see a little bit of silver now, shining in your beautiful hair. But to me you're still that summer girl with the flowers in the air. I'll growl you a love song low and sweet while the moon climbs over the hill. I've loved you since the very first spark, and darling, I always will. Every wrinkle on my weathered hands is a mile that we have shared. I'm the luckiest man in the whole wide world because you actually care. They say time is a thief, but it couldn't steal what we've got. Every year just adds another layer to the masterpiece forever. Forever is just the beginning. Oh baby, let's just dance a while in the glow of the kitchen light. I wanna feel your heart beating next to mine through the middle of the night. With that velvet voice and that steady ground grace, I find my version of heaven in the lines upon your face. I'm a deep water soul running calm and true, spending every breath of my life just loving you. Now the house is quiet and the world is still, and the shadows start to grow. But there's a warmth in this old heart of mine that only you can know. I'll wrap my arms around you now like a fortress made of stone, the strongest kind of shelter that a woman's ever known. I'm a gravelly man, a bit rough in the grain, but I'm softened by your touch. I never knew that a soul like mine could ever love this much. So baby, let's just stay right here in the glow of the kitchen light. I'm gonna hold you close and keep you warm through the middle of the night. With that velvet voice and that steady ground grace, I find my version of heaven in the lines upon your face. I'm a deep water soul running calm and true, spending my forever just loving you. Just loving you. Forever and a day. I love you, darling. I love you, darling.
Turn those those lights down low. I've been waiting all day just to tell you something, with no one else around.
I don't need the stars to light up the night. I don't need the moon shining big and bright. I just need the glow that's in your eyes to lead me home to my paradise. I'm a rumbling man with a heart so still, waiting for the moment to move and for the thrill. The world can keep on spinning outside that door, but I've got everything I'm looking for. Oh baby, lock the gate and turn the key. I want you right here next to me, with that velvet voice and that steady ground grace. I find my heaven in the lines on your face. I'm a deep water soul, running calm and true, spending my forever just loving you.
Put your hand in mine, feel the beat of the song. This is the place where we both belong.
No more hurry,
No more rush, just the beauty of this midnight hush.
I'll growl you a promise, low and deep, a sacred vow that I'm gonna keep. You're the melody, I'm the heavy bass, the finest love in the whole damn place.
Just look at you, even in the dark. You're the brightest thing I've ever seen.
Oh baby, lock the gate and turn the key. I want you right here next to me, with that velvet voice and that steady ground grace. I find my heaven in the lines on your face. I'm a deep water soul, running calm and true, spending my forever just loving you. Right here with you.
Nowhere else to go.
Just you and me. I was a candle burning out in the rain, with a heart full of shadow and a soul full of pain. The wind was a howling, the night was so dark, and I was just looking for a tiny spark. Then you came along with your quiet way, and you turned my midnight into the day. You didn't just light me, you kept me alive, in a world where only the lucky survive. Now I'm an old lamb on a steady stand, tending the light with a trembling hand. But you're the oil and you're the flame, and you're the one who still whispers my name when the oil gets low and the wick gets thin. You're the one who lets the sunlight in. I'll stay by the hearth, I'll stay by your side, with nothing to fear and nothing to hide. You're the keeper of the flame, the light of my life, my beautiful lover, my beautiful wife. It's a long haul love, a steady ground grace. I find my heaven in the lines on your face.
Keep the fire burning
forevermore. My daddy left me a watch and a name, and a stubborn old pride that was always the same. But the best thing I'm holding, the best thing I've found, is a love that we've built on this patch of ground. It's a hand-me-down grace, it's a timeless thing, like the gold in your worn-out wedding ring. It's been through the fire and it's been through the cold, and it only gets better as we grow old. I look at my hands, they're calloused and scarred from working the earth and from living so hard. But they're gentle enough when they're holding your own. The softest place that I've ever known. I ain't got no sermons to preach to the young, just the words of the songs that we've already sung. Love is the anchor, and love is the key to becoming the man that I'm meant to be. It's a hand-me-down grace, a steady ground peace, a beautiful mercy that'll never cease. I'm a simple man with a soul that's free, as long as you're leaning on me. Just keep on leaning through the years. Young folks are in a hurry, they're all in a race, looking for magic in every new face. But they don't know that the best kind of wine needs a whole lot of years and a whole lot of time. Our love is a fire that's been burning so long. It's deep and it's quiet, it's steady and strong, like a slow-cooked meal on a Sunday afternoon. The sweetest vibration, the beautiful tune. I'm a weathered man with a voice like the earth, knowing exactly what a good woman's worth. I've got the wrinkles and I've got the gray, but I'm loving you more with every new day. You're the salt and the honey, the bread and the wine, the holiest thing that was ever mine. I'll rumble a promise, I'll growl you a song about a love that's been right for all of along. It's a slow-cooked love, steady ground peace, a beautiful mercy that'll never cease. I'm an old-timer now with a heart that's at rest, knowing that I have been truly blessed. Let the world keep rushing, let the clocks all run. We're just getting started. We've already won. Take it slow, honey, just like we do. Fields are all golden, the harvest is in, and I'm looking back at where we begin. The soil was hard and the winters were long, but the love that we planted was steady and strong. We've handled the drought, we've handled the flood with the strength in our spirits and the salt in our blood. Now the barn is full and the cellar is deep, and I've got a harvest of memories to keep. I look at your hands, worn from the years, from the planting of hope and the drying of tears. You're the finest crop that this land ever grew, and my soul is a garden because of you. I ain't got the riches of the men in the town, but I wouldn't trade places for a king's heavy crown. I've got the sunset and I've got the peace and a bounty of love that'll never decrease. It's a vintage love, it's a bountiful grace. may fail and the sun may go down, but I'm the richest man in this quiet town. Yeah, it's the final harvest, the best one of all, and I'm standing ready whenever I fall. When the winter wind blows and the fields turn to white, I'll be warm in your arms in the middle of the night. No more labor to do, no more seeds left to sow, just the quietest joy that a man can know. It's a vintage love, it's a bountiful grace. I find my heaven in the lines on your face. The crops may fail and the sun may go down, but I'm the richest man in this quiet town. Yeah, it's the final harvest, the best one of all, and I'm standing ready whenever I fall. The harvest is done, and the love is won. We don't need the radio, we don't need the talk, we don't need the noise on our evening walk. There's a quiet between us, so deep and so sweet, where the heart and the spirit so perfectly meet. I'm a man of few words, they're all a bit low, like a slow-moving river with nowhere to go. But you hear what I'm saying before I can speak. Watching the moonlight dance on your cheek. The world is so loud, always trying to shine, I'm happy right here with your hand in mine. We're quiet as a moon in a midnight sky, watching the years as they're drifting on by. I'll growl you a secret, a deep down truth, better than anything back in our youth. Love is a silence that everyone sees, in the way that a heart to another heart speaks. It's a quiet moon love, a steady ground grace. I find my heaven in the lines on your face. I'm a gravelly soul with a heart at rest, knowing that I've been truly blessed. Just stay quiet, stay here with me. I'm a little gray around the edges now, with a few more lines upon my weary brow. But my shoulders, they're still broad and strong, exactly where a girl like you belongs. I've built a world inside these four old walls, a place to catch you whenever you may fall. And I love the way you lean your head on me, like a tired bird finding its home tree. It's a heavy world, but we got it light, long as I'm holding you through the night. I'm a simple man with a simple plea, just keep on leaning, leaning on me. The fire is low, the clock is ticking slow, and there's nowhere else I'd ever wanna go. You're the melody I've known by heart since the very day we made a brand new start. Let the wind blow hard, let the rain come down, we're the only ones left in this old town. And I love the way you lean your head on me, like a tired bird finding its home tree. It's a heavy world, but we've got it light, long as I'm holding you through the night. I'm a simple man with a simple plea, just keep on leaning, leaning on me. Through the thick and thin, through the gray and blue, I'm still the same man who's in love with you. And I love the way you lean your head on me, like a tired bird finding its home tree. It's a heavy world, but we got it light, long as I'm holding you through the night. I'm a simple man with a simple plea, just keep on leaning, leaning on me. Just lean on me forever. I ain't a man of many words, you know it's true. I'd rather spend my time just looking at you. The world's in a hurry, always chasing the new, but I'm still right here, wearing the same old blue, like that oak tree in the yard, roots digging deep. A promise made is a promise I'm gonna keep. It's a long haul love, a steady kind of grace. I find my heaven in the lines on your face. Time's been a-traveling, but it hasn't been long since I first held you to a country song. just an old oak tree and
two silver rings,
and the quiet pink
and the quiet peace that a true love brings.
Your hand in mine, it still fits just the same. I still get a shiver when I whisper your name. We've seen the seasons turn from green to gold, watching this beautiful story unfold. I don't need the moon, I don't need the stars. I've got everything I want right here in our yard. It's a long haul love, a steady kind of grace. I find my heaven in the lines on your face. Time's been a-traveling, but it hasn't been long since I first held you to a country song. Just an old oak tree
and two silver rings,
and the quiet peace,
and the quiet peace that a true love brings.
Yeah, just a quiet peace. That's all I need. Put the top down, honey, let the wind blow through. I'm feeling brand new just looking at you. The road is stretching like a ribbon of gold, and we got a story that's waiting to be told. My voice is a rumble like the tires on the track, but we're moving forward and we're never looking back. I've got a grin on my face that's a mile wide, with the prettiest girl in the world by my side. We'll stop for a peach and we'll stop for a shake and enjoy every single little turn that we take. I don't need a map and I don't need a plan, I'm just a happy gravelly voice kind of man. I love the way the sun hits the dash of the truck, and the way you're my version of all-time luck. Every bridge that we cross is a bridge to the light, and I've never seen the world looking quite so bright, with the sunshine in the rear view and you by my side. It's a long haul love and a beautiful ride. I'm an old soul man with a heart at rest, knowing that I have been truly blessed. We're chasing the sunset, we're chasing the fun, already knowing that we've already won. No more shadows, no more rain, just the sweet, sweet rhythm of the passing lane. With the sunshine in the rear view and you by my side, it's a long haul love and a beautiful ride. I'm an old soul man with a heart at rest, knowing that I have been truly blessed. There's a layer of dust on the old upright keys, and a memory drifting in the afternoon breeze. We used to dance when the kitchen was new. Now we just sit and we watch the view. The years have been long when the years have been kind, but even the shadows of the seasons behind. I look at the photos in the silver frames, and I whisper the stories, and I whisper the names. You're still the melody, the one I know best, the quietest rhythm in the center of my chest. I may be slow when I walk down the hall, but I'm still the one who will catch you if you fall. We've traded the fever for a beautiful light that glows in our window in the middle of the night. No need for the glamour, no need for the gold, just a vintage love that'll never grow old. Oh, I love the way that the time has been spent in a life full of mercy and a heart of content. It's a slow dance rhythm, a vintage grace, in the quiet light of this holy place. I'm an old soul man with a heart that's true, and I'm spending my forever just looking at you. Every wrinkle we wear, there's a song we've sung since the days when our hearts were wild and young.
Just you and me,
Just you and me, and the piano. Well, the mornings are coming like a bucket of gold, and I've got a story that's never been told. It's about a man with a voice like a bear and the lady who's giving him plenty to share. I'm a bit thumpy and I'm a bit slow, but I'm humming a tune everywhere that I go, because your love is like honey in a rusted out horn, the sweetest thing since the day I was born. I'll fix up the fence and I'll paint up the gate, and I'll be right here if you're running late. I like the way that you wiggle and walk, and the way that you listen when I start to talk. I'm a big old engine with a deep down growl, but you've got me grinning, hiding my scowl. Life is a picnic, life is a song, as long as you're dragging my old heart along. It's a sweet country love, a honey gold grace. I find my heaven in the lines on so sweet, with the dust of the valley underneath my feet. Yeah, sweet as honey, just me and you. I've spent my life in the fast-passing lane, chasing the glory and chasing the gain. I thought the finish line was all that I needed, while the beauty of the roadside went unheeded. But I've pulled over to the shoulder of the road to lay down the heavy old load. And here in the slow lane, the air is so sweet, with the wild clover growing underneath our feet. We'll take our time with the coffee and the tea, just a simple life for you and for me. We'll watch the shadows as they crawl across the floor, and we won't ask for a single thing more. I've found my treasure in the quietest place, in the gentle light of your beautiful face. The race is all over, the trophy is won, because I'm the man who is basking in your sun. In the slow lane, honey, everything is right, holding you close in the middle of the night. No need for the speed, no need for the roar. We've got everything we were looking for. It's a vintage love and a long haul grace, in the quiet light of this holy place. Let the world rush by, let the engine scream. We're living inside of a beautiful dream, where the clock doesn't tick and the heart doesn't race, just the steady rhythm of your warm embrace. In the slow lane, honey, everything is right, holding you close in the middle of the night. No need for the speed, no need for the roar. We've got everything we were looking for. It's a vintage love and a long haul grace, in the quiet light of this holy place. Just staying in the slow lane, Wearing that dress, the one made of blue, the same one you wore when I first met you. It's faded a bit, and the hem is a frayed, but it's the finest garment that's ever been made. I'm a big old bear, bit on the rough, but I'm made of the soft and the gentle stuff. When I see you swaying in the afternoon light, everything in the world feels exactly right. Hum you a song in a deep grumbling tone, the sweetest vibration that you've ever known. We'll walk down the lane to the edge of the creek with a love that is strong and a love that is unique. I don't need the fancy, I don't need the new, just a blue cotton dress and a woman like you. I'm a lucky man, more than I can say, to have you beside me at the end of the day. Steady ground grace, I find my heaven in the lines on your face. I'm a gravelly soul with a heart at rest, knowing that I have been truly blessed. You look so beautiful in the blue.
Paint is appealing and the wood is a gray. After 40-some years of the sun and the hay, but the roof doesn't leak and the beams are still strong. It's a place where the heart and the spirit belong. I'm a bit like that barn, honey, weathered and worn, with a few ragged edges and a spirit that's torn. But I'm standing tall, and I'm standing for you, in a world where the old things are better than new. I've got a voice like the rumble of a tractor in gear, the deepest down sound that you're ever gonna hear. but it's full of the honey and it's full of the light. It keeps us so warm in the middle of the night. We've stored up the memories like grain in the bin, letting the love out and letting it in. I'm a lucky man, and I'm proud of my scars. Under the roof and under the stars. It's a no red barn love, a steady ground grace. I find my heaven in the lines on your face. I'm a gravelly soul with a heart at rest, knowing that I have been truly blessed. Strong and steady, just like us.
I was a sailor on a stormy sea, with no one to care what became of me. I was a rambler on a dusty track, with a heavy old burden upon my back. Then I saw your light, steady and true, and I found my way back home to you. You're my North Star, burning so bright, leading me through the middle of the night. I'm a man of few words, and they're all a bit low, coming from a place that the young folks don't know. But they're all for you, every rumble and hum, thinking of the beautiful years yet to come. I'll be a mountain, I'll be your shade, the best investment that I ever made. Everything is easy, everything is right, when I see your star in the middle of the night. You're my North Star love, a steady ground grace. I find my heaven in the lines on your face. I'm an old soul man with a heart at rest, knowing that I have been truly blessed. Keep on shining, home to you. I know my voice sounds like a mountain road rough and dusty, carrying a heavy load. And my hands are calloused from the work and the years, but they're the only hands that'll dry your tears. I'm a big old oak with a weathered bark, but I'll keep you warm in the middle of the dark. You're the velvet ribbon, I'm the gravel ground, the sweetest harmony that I've ever found. I'll growl you a lullaby, steady and low, watching the fireflies come and they go. You're the only reason I've softened my edge, like a bit of green growing on a rocky ledge. Love the way you lean your head on my chest, and let this old engine give you some rest. I'm a lucky man, more than I can say, to have you beside me at the end of the day. It's a velvet and gravel, a long haul grace. I find my heaven in the lines on your face. I'm a rumbling soul with a heart at rest, knowing that I have been truly blessed. Just lean on me. Through the night. Is a little rusty, the wood is a little worn, but it's seen the sunset and it's seen the morn. We sat on this porch through the thick and the thin, watching the seasons as they're drifting in. I can still feel the ghost of the boy that I was, and the way that I loved you just because. Now the hair is silver and the steps are slow, but we've got a rhythm that the young folks don't know. Remember the nights when the fireflies were bright, and we talked about the future till the morning light. Every creak of the timber is a story we've told, a secret shared as the years unroll. I don't need a mansion, I don't need a throne. This old wooden seat is the best thing I own, as long as the breeze is blowing through the trees, and I've got your head resting on my knees. Just swinging slow on a Sunday afternoon, humming a low
It's a long haul love, it's a steady ground peace, a beautiful mercy that'll never cease. Side by side on the old porch swing, watching the joy that the evening brings. Changes fast and the towns grow small, but this old porch hasn't changed at all. It's the anchor of the soul, it's the heart's retreat, where the bitter of the world turns into the sweet. Just swinging slow on a Sunday afternoon, humming a low and a beautiful tune. It's a long haul love, it's a steady ground peace, a beautiful mercy that'll never cease. Side by side on the old porch swing, watching the joy that the evening brings. Keep on swinging, just a little bit longer.
The sun's just a peeking through the kitchen blind, and I'm leaving the dreams of the evening behind. I hear the kettle singing a low happy tune, and I see you there like a morning in June. I'll pour out the coffee black as the night, watching the world as it turns to the light. My voice is a rumble, a deep down hum, thankful for the day that has finally come. We don't say a word, we don't need the talk, before we head out for our morning walk. Just a clink of the spoon and the look in your eye, as the purple and gold bleed into the sky. I'm a rough-cut man, but I'm gentle with you. The only thing in this world that is true. It's a simple life and a simple kind of grace in the quiet light of this holy place. Oh, it's coffee in the morning and a long haul peace, a beautiful mercy that'll never cease. I'm a rumbling man with a heart at rest, knowing that I have been truly blessed. One more cup, honey. Just stay right here. lot of miles and a lot of scars, and I've spent my share of nights under the stars. I was a lonely man, a bit on the wild, until I saw the way that you softly smiled. You're the gentle rain on a thirsty field, the only doctor that's ever made me heal. I'm a rough-cut diamond, I'm a worn-out shoe, but I'm a brand new man when I'm next to you. I love the quiet mornings and the coffee steam, and the way we're living out a beautiful dream. I'll provide the shelter, I'll provide the warmth, and I'll be the one who will catch you if you fall. My voice may be a rumble, the deep down growl, but it's full of a love that'll never go foul. You're the best part of me, the part that is true. Everything I am is because of you. Oh, you're the best part of me, a steady ground grace. I find my heaven in the lines on your face. I'm a weathered man, but I'm standing tall, 'cause you're the one who's behind it all. Yeah, the best part is you. I've got a lot of miles and a lot of scars. I've spent my share of nights under the stars. I've got a lot of miles. I've got a lot of miles.
the stars. I've got a lot of miles, and I've got a lot of miles, and I've got a lot of miles and a lot of scars. I've got a lot of miles. I've got a lot of miles. I've got a lot of miles and a lot of scars. I've got a lot of miles and a lot of got a lot of scars. Got a lot of scars. I've got a lot of miles.